Hi guys and welcome to PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds. Today we're going to compare the AKM with the M16A4. I will show you the new statistics that came with the latest update, the weapon customization options, the bullet pattern, and I will show you how many bullets it takes to kill. Sometimes you will have the opportunity to swap an AKM for an M16A4. This usually happens when you steal it from the poor guy who you just killed. Most of the time you will have to make a life-changing decision and you're going to ask yourself, is this swap worth it or not? And that is the question that I will try to answer for you today. The Kalashnikov modernized automatic rifle is a modernized variant of the AK-47 and in Battlegrounds it's for comrades in arms. As always, I will put these statistics on a scale from 0 to 100. That way we can compare the AKM versus the M16A4. The AKM is a high damage per bullet assault rifle. That is why it has a power rating of 42. This means that the AKM has the highest power rating of all assault rifles in PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds. The effective range is 60, which is pretty good, because there's only one rifle that has better stats for range, but more on that later. The stability of the AKM is rated at 34, which is pretty good. Before the update, the AKM had the highest stability rating of all assault rifles, but not anymore. The firing rate is 61, and this is the AKM's biggest weakness because all the other guns have better stats. The AKM uses the 7.62mm cartridge. This type of ammunition is also compatible with the Karabiner 98 Kurz, the M24 sniper rifle, the SKS and the R1895 handgun. The AKM has a 30 round magazine and like all primary weapons in Battlegrounds it has a standard capacity of 500. The AKM is capable of selective fire, firing either single shots or automatic. You can always improve the basic stats if you can find the right attachments. The muzzle mods are a flash hider, a suppressor for an automatic rifle and a compensator. You can always use an extended magazine, a quick draw magazine or an extended quick draw magazine. And you can attach 6 different sights. A holographic sight, a red dot sight, a new 2x scope and the usual 4x, 8x and 15x scopes. Our second assault rifle today is the M16A4. It is the 4th generation of the M16 series. The first M16s were used by the United States during the Vietnam War, but the M16A4 only entered service in 1998. Most of them have now been replaced by the M4 carbine. In PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds, the M16A4 is a burst fire assault rifle. It has a power rating of 37. If you compare that with the AKM, then we can clearly see that the AKM is the winner in this department. The M16A4 excels in its ranged capabilities. It has an effective range of 62, making it the best suited assault rifle for those long range kills. The AKM has a good rating for effective range, but it still falls short compared to the M16A4. The stability rating is by far the worst among all assault rifles, only 27 for the M16A4, but not anymore. This weapon received a buff. It now has a stability rating of 36, making this the new king of the jungle, because it now has the highest stability rating of all assault rifles. The AKM used to do better with a rating of 34, but now it falls short. The M16A4 takes the crown again when you look at the firing rate. It has a rating of 81, which is again the highest rating. Unfortunately for the AKM, it has an incredibly slow rate of fire of 61. As you can see, both of these guns have major highs and major lows. The M16A4 uses the 5.56mm cartridge. This type of ammunition is also compatible with the M416, the SCAR L and the M249 light machine gun. As you know, you will be sharing these rounds if you're carrying any of the other weapons. The M16A4 has a 30 round magazine and like all primary weapons in Battlegrounds it has a standard capacity of 500. The M16A4 has a semi-automatic mode or a burst fire mode. The muzzle mods are identical, which makes it easier to swap the AKM with the M16A4 or vice versa. So you will always be able to use the same flash hider, suppressor and compensator. The magazines and the sights are also exactly the same. You will need 2 headshots to kill, and that is valid for both of these guns. If you happen to run into a guy who has the highest level of body armor, then you will need 4 body shots to kill that guy. The AKM has one big advantage over the M16A4 when you run into a level 2 body armor guy, because the M16A4 will need 4 body shots to kill him, but the AKM can kill that same guy quicker because it only needs 3. That is also the same amount of bullets that both of these guns need to finish off a guy with level 1 body armor or with no body armor at all. The AKM has a snake-like bullet pattern, while the one of the M16A4 jumps up after the first 6 shots. This is definitely a downside for the M16A4, because it can become difficult to control in burst. If you only tap your mouse once in burst, then your bullet pattern will look like this. The first 2 bullets will hit dead center and the third one is still very close to the middle of the target. In single fire, the pattern of the M16A4 is slightly better than the one of the AKM. The pattern of the M16A4 goes up in a straight line, while the AKM pulls slightly to the left. Just for info, this is uncompensated, fully automatic fire, multiple burst shots or multiple single shots. I just pressed the mouse button, I did not move my mouse to compensate for the recoil. To summarize, the AKM has better statistics for damage and it used to have better stats for stability, but not anymore. Because of the latest update, the M16A4 now has better stats for stability, effective range and for firing rate. Now that you know everything about these two guns, I'm sure that you will be able to select the right gun for your playstyle and for that chicken dinner. While you're here, why not check out one of these videos? By the way guys, the YouTube likes and shares are very helpful to me. If you think that this video is worthy, would you mind taking a moment to like this video and to share it with all your buddies? This was Fog of Gaming, thanks for watching and I will see you in Battlegrounds.